Well, good morning, baseball fans. This is Vinny coming at you with the first game of the 2022-2025 tournament. And believe it or not, the Twins, the number 10 seeded Twins in the American League, um, came all the way through to win the American League Championship. They have an overall record in this tournament of 13-5. And they will face off against the Atlanta Braves with an overall record of 11-4. And the first game is going to feature for the Twins Pablo Lopez. He will be the pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. In 2025, he was 5-4 with a 2.74 ERA. And for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach, who made 17 starts in 2025, went 7-4 with a 3.09 ERA. He will get the start for the Braves. So this is a best of seven um, series, and the first two games will be in Atlanta, then three in Minnesota, and back to Atlanta for two more if we get that far. Personally, I think the Braves have the advantage. They have a much stronger pitching staff. In fact, the next three games, the Braves will have Chris Sale, Reynaldo Lopez, and Spencer Strider on the hill. And for the Minnesota Twins over the next three games, Bailey Ober, Joe Ryan, and Kenta Maeda. So the advantage in the pitching definitely goes to the Braves. Here's the lineups for Game 1. Alex Kirilloff leads off in left field, so he will be the first hitter. Luke Keesall bats second at second base. Max Kepler is in right field hitting third. Byron Buxton is the cleanup hitter. He is batting fourth. Batting fifth is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ryan Jeffers hits sixth. He's the catcher. And the designated hitter batting seventh is Matt Wallner. Royce Lewis hits eighth. He's playing third base. And Edward Julian is at first base hitting ninth. For the Braves, their stacked lineup includes Ronald Acuna Jr. leading off in right field. Matt Olson bats second. He's at first base. Marcell Ozuna, the designated hitter, batting third. Center fielder batting fourth is Michael Harris. Austin Riley hits fifth. He's playing third base. The catcher hitting sixth, Drake Baldwin. Ozzy Albies bats seventh. He's in second base. Jared Kelenic is hitting eighth in left field, and the shortstop batting ninth is Orlando Arcia. So he will get the start for the Braves in this first game. We are ready to go. And using a different field today. This is one that I kind of used my strat field as a model and then put into AI. Okay, I admit I stuck this in AI. I just want to kind of see how these fields work out and see which ones I kind of like better. In all honesty, um, you know, I've taken this, they've used the Stratomatic fields in their PC game, and it kind of gets a little bunched up there. I'm not quite that uh, real crazy about it, but actually in the game pulse here, the game fields look a lot better to tell you the truth. So we'll see how that goes, and of course we could always switch back to my other fields, and we'll kind of see how this goes. So here we go. For the Twins, it's Alex Kirilloff leading off here. And we're ready to go. And we have tough 14. Kirilloff strikes out. Here's Luke Keesall, the hitter. Keesall hitting just 159 in this tournament. And we have in play 44, grounded to third, G5. Max Kepler. Kepler having a good tournament. Kepler hitting 372 with 5 home runs, 11 RBIs for the Twins. And we have Tough 86 and grounder to second. That ends the top of the first. Schwellenbach has an easy first inning. Pablo Lopez takes the hill for the Twins. We get a look at his card there from 2025, and he's not doing very well at all. He's made several starts, 6.43 ERA. And again, I'm going to just kind of throw a bone out there. I like to see wins and losses, games started in there, saves for the pitcher to give a little bit more accurate reflection of what's going on. All right, Acuna steps in. Acuna hitting 317, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Here we go. It's tough 26. Right on the cusp of the strikeout. Mark it as a K. Matt Olson coming up. 321 hitter. 5 homers. 13 RBIs. We have defense 91. And that is an error possibility on the center fielder. Buxton's an E5. That's a 1 to 31 chance. 24. So it is an error. It's a 2-base error. So Buxton with a 2-base error, and that puts Olson on second base. Marcell Ozuna coming up, and Ozuna has turned it on of late. He's hitting 295 with 3 homers, 16 RBIs. We have Wheelhouse 32, and for Ozuna, that is it. Long gone. The Braves are quickly out to a 2-0 lead with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Michael Harris hitting just 217, the home run, 5 RBIs. And we have tough 50. That is going to be a base hit for Michael Harris. Let's see. Hold of 8 for Lopez, 4 steal. That would be 12. And we have B2. Let's see. Has he got a decent chance here? Well, we'll kind of wait right at the moment as Austin Riley steps in. Riley hitting 288 with 5 homers and 12 RBIs. Tough 2 strikeout. Mark it as a K. Brings up Drake Baldwin hitting just 179. The batters I like to see at bats there. That would be kind of nice. Runs scored maybe. Doubles, triples. Alrighty, Patient 75. That is a fly to center field. F8. That retired aside, but a 2-run homer by Ozuna, and the Braves are out to an early 2-0 lead. We go to the second. Byron Buxton with that 2-base error. He's hitting 187, a couple of home runs, 5 RBIs. In play, 85, G6, grounded to short, 1 away. Correa steps in. Correa, 320, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. And we have tough 30, marked as a strikeout, K. Jeffers, 329, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. And we have tough 13, another K, strikeout. Bottom of the second, Pablo Lopez. Ozzy Arbaez steps in, hitting 288 with a homer, 10 RBIs. And we have tough 11, strikeout. 1 away, Jared Kelenic. Kelenic hitting 185, no homers, no RBIs. But he plays decent defense in the outfield. We have tough 79, and that is going to be a fly to center, F8. Orlando Arcia. Arcia hitting 167, a homer, 2 RBIs. And we have Patient 58, and that's a fly out to the other way, right field, F9. We go to the third. Matt Wallner. Wallner hitting 214, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. We have tough 76. That's a base hit. Wallner's on with a single. Brings up Royce Lewis. Lewis hitting .282. He's got 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. And we have Tough 57. That is a base hit. And on the Tough reading, we'll only just move one advancement, less than 2 outs. Edward Julian. Julian can bunt. How about that? He's hitting .205 as a homer, 4 RBIs. We have Tough 93. That is a fly to right, F9. Nobody goes anywhere. It's 1 out. Kirilov struck out his first time up. And we have Tough 93. Another fly to right field. Runners hold again. Luke Keyshaw. Keyshaw grounded out his first time up. And we have in play 77. Fly to center field. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Atlanta. Here in game 1. Acuna struck out his first time up. And it's going to be a strikeout again. On the roll of 2 on the Tough. Matt Olson. Olson reached on an error. He was on base when Ozuna homered. And we have Tough 8 strikeout. And here comes Ozuna. He's been the offense at the moment. Ozuna, we have 11-9, ballpark 9. That is obviously going to be a wheelhouse reading. He has a 1-75 chance for a home run. It's a 63. Ozuna goes deep for the second time, and the Braves lead 3-0. Michael Harris stepping in, singled his first time up. We have wheelhouse 16, and that is a home run. Michael Harris sends it out. The Braves are out to a 4-0 lead with back-to-back homers by Ozuna and Harris. Austin Riley stepping in. Riley struck out his first time up. We have in play 14. That's a base hit. Twins are going to probably start to get their bullpen rolling here. We have Drake Baldwin up, who flied out his first time up. And we have wheelhouse 31. That is a home run for Drake Baldwin. And it is now a 6-0 lead. And that is going to be it for Pablo Lopez. So Lopez struggles continue in this tournament. And let's see, do we have any long relievers for the Twins? I tried to make sure they have long relievers. All right, Josh Winder. Josh Winder. I don't think he's pitched in too many games in this tournament. Let's see if anything shows up. He's pitched 3 2/3 innings. All right, we're using his 2022 card. He was actually he was in 15 games, 11 of them were starts. He had a 4-6 record, 4.70 ERA. So we'll see how long his fatigue goes here. All right, Ozzie Albias, 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. We have 2 outs. And we have in play 79. That is a fly to center field. That will end it. But the Twins go long ball in this inning. Let's take a look at that. 3 home runs in the inning. Ozuna, Harris, Drake Baldwin all go deep. Braves are out to a 6-0 lead. Max Kepler leading it off. Kepler grounded out his first time up. Patient, 82. Fly to center field. 1 away. Buxton, 0 for 1. And then we have Tough, 30, strikeout. Correa comes in. He struck out his first time up. Tough, 37, strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. Kalenic leading off. Kalenic flied out his first time up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In play, 15, base hit for Kalenic. He's on, brings up Arcia. Arcia for 1. Flied out to right his first time up. We have Tough, 86. Grounded to short, possible double play, a 9 and a 6. Has to be less than or equal to a 6. It's a 10, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. Short to second, 1 away. Acuna 0 for 2. Acuna struck out both times he was up. We have Patient 14. That's a walk, first and second. Matt Olson 0 for 2. We have in play 81. It's a fly to center field. F8. Everybody stays. Ozuna has homered twice. And we have Tough 4, and this time he goes down on strikes. Brave Strand 2, we head to the 5th. Ryan Jeffers 0 for 1. We have in play 3. Double. Runner leadoff man is on. Matt Wallner steps in. Wallner singled his first time up. And we have in play 93. Grounded to second. G4. Runner will move up. Ball hit to the right side. Brings up Royce Lewis. Lewis singled his first time up. We have Tough 91. This is a grounder to short. Yeah, let's see here. Runner on third. And he is going to score. And we have 2 outs. Julian, who's 0 for 1. Oh, we have ballpark 35. That's in the wheelhouse. Julian's got a 1 to 52 chance for a home run. Unfortunately, it's an 83, but it doesn't give him a base hit. All right, Kirilloff 0 for 2. And we have in play 89, grounded to second, and that'll do it. Oh, Twins get a run. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-1 Atlanta. Michael Harris is 2 for 2. Harris is singled and homered. We have Wheelhouse 96, beyond the range, fly to right field, 1 out. Austin Riley, 1 for 2. And we have Patient 18, that's a walk. Riley goes down to first. Drake Baldwin steps in. He homered his last time up, 1 for 2. We have Patient 76. That's a fly to center field, F8, 2 down. Ozzy Albias steps in, 0 for 2. And it's in play, 48. Grounded to third base. Let's see if we can get a... It is a force out. They go to second. And this is something they got fixed, guys. And I didn't even realize this until about a week or so ago. That you can now get a force out on the third out of the inning. Just like that. We go to the 6th. This is Schwellenbach's fatigue inning. So if he gives a combination of 3 hits or walks from this point on in the inning, then he will be tired. Keyshaw is up. Keyshaw is 0 for 2. And we in play 54. Grounded to third, G5, 1 out. Max Kepler stepping in. Kepler 0 for 2. Ballpark 24, Wheelhouse. Rolling the dice is a 23. Kepler has just hit his 6th home run. and it's now 6-2. Byron Buxton stepping in, 0 for 2. We have Wheelhouse 18. That's a home run. And so it's a 6-3 ball game, and now the Twins are coming back. And even though I don't consider Schwellenbach tired, I think it's probably a good time to come and pull him, and let's see what we can do here. We're in the top of the 6th inning. And let's bring in Colin McHugh. Use Colin McHugh here for some middle relief duty. There's McHugh. He's in 4 1/3 innings, 6.23 ERA. With his 2022 card, he had a 2.60 ERA in 58 appearances. Carlos Correa steps in. He has struck out both times he was up. There's only one out here in the top of the 6th. We have in play 60, grounded to third, 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers is the hitter. Jeffers doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. And we have in play 93, fly to left field. That ends the inning. So McHugh comes in and does the job, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. It is a 6-3 ball game, and the Twins will go with Scott Blewett here in the bottom of the 6th. Jared Kelenic will lead it off. Kelenic is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Patience 69. Grounded to short. 1 away. Orlando Arcia 0 for 2. And we have Patience 6. That's a walk. Runner on first for Ronald Acuna, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. We have Tough 76. This is a fly to center field. 2 outs. Matt Olson stepping in. Olson is 0 for 3. And we have in play 91, grounded to second. That ends the inning. So Blewett comes in, does a nice job. We are going to the 7th. Let's see. Braves. The Twins have a couple lefties coming up, and we're going to play the percentages. They're going to bring in A.J. Minter, but we're probably going to see some pinch hitters coming in here. So the left-hander, A.J. Minter, is going to come on. He's pitched 5 innings in this tournament, 1.80 ERA, and in 2022, with the Braves, he made 75 appearances, went 5-4 with a 2.06 ERA. So Wallner, and I don't know why this kind of keeps happening, but all right. So let's take a look. Wallner's not very good. He's a designated hitter. So let's see who the Carlos Santana is going to come in and pinch hit for Matt Wallner. And he will face A.J. Minter. Santana hitting .211 with a homer and 2 RBIs. And we have in play 9, and it's a base hit. A leadoff single here in the top of the 7th. Royce Lewis, who is 1 for 2, steps in. And we have ballpark 15. That is a wheelhouse. And it's 15 on the roll, and it's just like that. It's 6-5, folks. Alrighty. Edward Julian, he will come to bat. And we have patient 1, that's a walk. And so it doesn't work out too well for AJ Minter. He's going to be out. And let's see, who do we go with here? Pierce. Let's see, how many out? Nobody out. They're going to go with Jesse Chavez here in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, nobody out. It's a 6-5 ball game. Kirilloff is leading it off. Or not, is the first batter to face him. We have 9, tough 12, strikeout. Kirilloff strikes out, first out of the inning. Luke Keyshaw steps in, who's 0 for 3. And it's patient, 78, outside his range, fly to center field. 2 outs. Max Kepler homered his last time up. And we have tough 16, and Jesse Chavez does his job. But Twins inching a little bit closer, and this has been their MO. They just seem to kind of keep chipping away when they get themselves behind. And you can see they've amassed what we said, a 13-5 record over the tournament. All right, let's see. Who do we go with? We're in the bottom of the 7th. They're going to bring in Brock Stewart. They're trying to keep this game close. It's just a one-run game now. Brock Stewart will come in to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning. Stewart, a 0.96 ERA in 9 and the 3rd innings. He has 17 strikeouts. And using his 2023 card, you can see a 0.65 ERA in 28 appearances. Marcell Ozuna will step into the plate. He's homered twice. And here we go. We have patient 42, and it's a leadoff walk. Michael Harris steps in. Harris having a good game. He's 2 for 3, a single and a home run. He's also flied out. We have tough 16, and he strikes out. Austin Riley stepping in 1 for 2 with a walk. Patient 84, grounded to short, possible double play. We have an 8 and a 9, so a pretty good chance for a double play here. It's a 6, and 6-4-3, that ends it. Nice job for Brock Stewart. And now the Braves will go to the pen again. Don't really have any strong relievers at this point who aren't righty, with the exception of their closer, Iglesias. And let's see. Boy, this is kind of a tough one here. They're going to go with Dylan Dodd, a lefty. Dylan Dodd, the lefty. So Dodd will come in. He's been in 3 innings, a 3.00 ERA, 3.60 ERA in 2025, and he's got all righties he's going to be facing. We go with Byron Buxton. Buxton 1 for 3, big home run his last time up. We have patient 57. Oh, and that is just beyond his range. That is a ground to the third base. 1 away. Carlos Correa stepping in. Correa 0 for 3 has struck out twice. And we have ballpark 38. Ballpark 38 is a wheelhouse. And let's see, 44. And that is a home run. Correa has just tied the game up with a home run. Remember, the Braves had a 6-0 lead uh, after 3 innings. And the Twins have fought back now with 6 runs of their own in the last 4 innings. Ryan Jeffers stepping in. Jeffers is 1 for 3. In play, 29. That is beyond range. That's a pop to the catcher for the second out of the inning. And Carlos Santana steps in. And in play, 85. That is a grounder to second. That will end it. But the Minnesota Twins get a home run from Carlos Correa, and they have tied this game. It is 6-6 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Well, let's see. Braves have some lefties coming up that they can pinch hit for. Let's see who the Twins will go with here. Cole Sands. They're going to go with Cole Sands. Cole Sands. So Sands will be the new pitcher. You can see in 9 2/3 innings, he has a 2.79 ERA. His 2024 card, he was 3.28. 9-1 record. 62 appearances. Drake Baldwin, he's got a home run in this game. He's 1 for 3. And we have Patience, 73, fly to center field, 1 away. Ozzy Albias, 0 for 3. We have in play, 66, grounder to second, 2 down, Jared Kelenic. Kelenic is 1 for 3. And we have tough 3, that's a strikeout. So we go to the 9th. We are still tied 6-6. And now who do the Braves go with here in the 9th? Well, we don't have to really worry about extra innings now. So they're going to go with their closer, Raisel Iglesias, here in the 9th. Iglesias, 6 2/3 inning, 1.35 ERA. In 2024, he was 6-2 with a 1.95 ERA and 66 appearances. Royce Lewis will lead it off. Lewis homered his last time up. He's 2 for 3. Patience, 69, and that's going to be a fly to right field, 1 away. Edward Julian, 1 for 2. He walked his last time up. And we have Tough, 16, that's a strikeout. And now Alex Kirilloff, who is 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. And we have in play 59, fly to left field. That retires the side, 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. And let's see who the Twins will bring out now. They're going to go with the left-hander, Giovanni Moran. Giovanni Moran will be the new pitcher. Orlando Arcia, who does very well against lefties. 302 average, 402 on base. Let's see, he's 0 for 2 in this game with a walk. Let's see if he can get something started. We have Tough, 98. And we have a fly to left field, 1 out. Acuña is 0 for 3. And we have 984, tough 84. And that's a grounder to short. Out number 2, Matt Olson. Olson 0 for 4. Olson having a rough game. And we have tough 87. Grounded to second. Side retired. So we are going into extra innings, folks. And so, let's see. For the Braves, here in the 10th. Okay. Pierce Johnson. We're going to go with Hurston Waldrep. Waldrep was a long reliever. At least for the purpose of this game. He's pitched 4 1/3 innings to a 2.08 ERA. In 2025, he made 10 appearances, 9 of them were starts. He had a 6-1 record and a 2.88 ERA. Luke Keyshaw will lead it off. Keyshaw is 0 for 4, runner on second base. And let's see here. We have in play 74. That is a fly to center field, 1 out. Max Kepler, 1 for 4. We have 8-19, tough 19, strikeout. 2 outs. And now Byron Buxton, who is 1 for 4. 4, tough 88. Grounded to short, that does it. All right. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Justin Topa will be the new pitcher for Minnesota. Ozuna, 2 for 3, couple of home runs early on. Here we go. Tough 99, fly to left field. Michael Harris stepping in, he's 2 for 4. Tough 85. Grounded to second base, that'll move the runner up. And now Austin Riley, who was 1 for 3. 11, ballpark 4. So that's a wheelhouse. Anything 91 or less. 57 is, well, it'll just be a base hit. Comes out as a double, but that's it. Austin Riley with the game-winning walk-off single. Braves take it after blowing a 6-0 lead. They come back and they win in the 10th, 7-6. Let's see, they gave Ozuna the MVP with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Let's kind of take a look at things here. You can look at your Lions score. The Twins, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Braves, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Winning pitcher, Hurston Waldrep pitched just the 1 inning. Right, the loss goes to Oh. I thought they had this fixed. All right, so they're still showing the loss going to the previous pitcher. They charged him with the run. I thought this was fixed. I'm going to have to report this. All right, so Justin Topa should get credit with the loss. Giving up that game-winning single in the 10th inning. All right, so let's look at some of the in here. So Ozuna, they were given the MVP. 2 hits, both home runs, 3 RBIs. Drake Baldwin had a homer, 2 RBIs. Ozuna did score a couple of runs. So he Yeah, we'll keep him as the game MVP. So the Braves take game one of this best of seven series. Final score 7-6. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.